health students. I hope you enjoyed our Module 1 and that you are getting into our book, Half the Sky. And I'm excited to hear about your insights in regard to this book. We had the first 2 questions to respond to in our first discussion. And I would love to hear your insights on what you think of the book. I know it's not the most uplifting, but it's a great book to explore some of the challenges that we face around the world, especially those relevant to women in the developing world. Now, for our second module, entitled Global Issues Overview, I have highlighted many of the issues that we'll be focusing on throughout the semester in a presentation. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about this module and how you might want to approach it. So I've opened up the module page for global issues, and I just wanted to highlight the purpose. The purpose of this module is focused on introducing students to the key issues and the driving factors impacting global public health around the world. And then we have 3 learning outcomes: to understand the key drivers impacting global health, to realize all 8 critical drivers, as highlighted in our PowerPoint presentations that I'll be highlighting in just a moment, are interrelated and all require a collective approach to management. And thirdly, to recognize the importance of following current events on a regular basis to understand the intricacies of global health. And I really want to encourage you to follow global health, or at least global events. Read the paper, read an online periodical, just try to understand what's going on in the world, and so many of the issues that we'll discuss in the semester will come to life. So we will be looking at these 8 separate PowerPoint presentations, and I've tried to upload the actual deck, but it's 169 slides filled with graphics, and it is too large, even as PDF, to attach to our Canvas page, so unfortunately I cannot. So that's why I wanted to walk you through the presentation. I'm asking you to watch this fabulous Hans Rosling TED Talk, and it's absolutely one of my favorite. Hans Rosling is amazing. All of his TED Talks are fascinating, interesting, and they really bring data to life. Hans Rosling died, I think, a year ago, and this is one of his earlier presentations. It's absolutely fabulous. So what I'd like for you to do is take a look at Hans Rosling's presentation. The same presentation is in the first of the 8 Global Issues PowerPoint presentations. As you can see under the assignment, please watch my 8 short video clips, and then there'll be corresponding quizzes after each presentation. So here you can see driver 1, presentation 1, entitled Economic Globalization, and this is 20 minutes. This is just me presenting the PowerPoint to you. The second driver is focused on demographics. It's 25 minutes long. The third is on infectious diseases. It's 15 minutes long. The fourth focuses on water and sanitation, which is 8 minutes long. The fifth is environmental degradation. This video is 12 minutes long. The sixth highlights climate change, some of the issues we're grappling with around climate change. It's an 11-minute long video. The 7th video is focused on weapons of mass destruction, and it's shorter. It's 7 minutes long. And the final and 8th critical driver is extremism, and this is 18 minutes long. And this 8th driver, this 8th presentation, basically synthesizes all the information from the other 7 presentations and tries to highlight it through an example of how extremism develops. Then below these 8 presentations, I have additional Module 2 presentation resources for each of these 8 key drivers. These are certainly not required. They're supplemental. They're extra presentations that give you more information on some of the concepts that I've shared with you in these 8 presentations. So as you can see, they're broken up by each of the 8 drivers, and many of them are TED Talks. They are some articles from, for instance, The Lancet, and so you can take a look at those at your leisure, but they're definitely not required, but they do bring to life some of these concepts in these 8 presentations. So once you click on one of these presentations, it will start. I've also, if you click on Next at the bottom of the page, it will bring you to our the first presentation. It's the same one as the last page, Module 2, Driver 1, Economic Globalization. That's 20 minutes long. It's the exact same video. It's just in 2 different places. So I want you to, if you haven't yet, watch the video And then I'd like you to answer. This quiz is 3 questions long, and the 3 questions come directly from the PowerPoint presentation. So you can take the quiz and once you finish the presentation. Another hint, when you, once you take the presentation, I think I have to fix that link. Once you start the presentation, sometimes it's easier if you highlight closed captioning, which basically gives you just highlights what I'm saying on the bottom of the screen. Right here, it's CC closed captioning, that might help. And this on the lower right here increases the screen to full screen. And this, of course, is a YouTube video. I've uploaded all my videos to YouTube. So I just wanted to share that. So there are 8 presentations on the first page. They're also on the second page. And then there are a couple of questions that I'm asking you that come directly from the presentation after you click on the quiz. So I just wanted to share that with you. We'll go to next. We'll go through each of the quizzes. Then I also have a discussion. Oh, we have to go through each one of these. Sorry, there's going to be 8 of these. And then also we have a discussion for this module. And there are 3 questions within this discussion. And I'm just going to bring it up right here. The purpose, to better understand the impact and relevance of global health to each of our lives, I'd like you to complete these 3 tasks. The first question, it pertains to the presentation. After viewing the 8 Module 2 presentations and taking the quizzes, please identify 2 questions that came from one of these presentations, just 2 questions. And then I'm going to ask you to please answer 2 of your classmates' questions. So in your discussion forum that you're going to create with your name, copy the question. So please copy the question. And then, so number 1, after viewing the 8 modules, then please answer your 2 classmates' questions. You can write question 1 and question 2 here. Then the second question asks you to identify a recent global health current event that pertains to one of the 8 drivers or a related global health topic. Just find something that's a recent within the last 2 weeks current event that you can share with the class. And please include the title of the story, the publication date, and the name of the news source. And of course, make sure these are reputable sources. And then the third question pertains to the book we're reading, Half the Sky. I want to make sure you're reading this book because the midterm is based on Half the Sky. So you have to read this book. You should be finished now reading pages 61 through 108. And what I'd love for you to do is to create 2 short answer questions from the reading to pose to your classmates. So here, just write question 1 and question 2. And I want you to post this, and you'll post it by Wednesday. So by every week, it's always due on a Wednesday, the first post. And then by the following Sunday, you should have gone back and responded to at least 2 of your peers, answering 2 of their questions, and then answering for the question 1 and question 3, answering 2 of their Half the Sky questions. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. And that is all due by February 11th. And so that's what I have for you, and then we'll move on to Module 3. So anyway, that's Module 2. If you have any questions, please reach out to me by text or email, and my Gmail is, I check more frequently than my UNF email. So if you need to get me, you can call or text or try my Gmail account. I have tons of extra credit opportunities, tons. I have so many that I don't want to barrage you with tons of emails, but I will start posting them on the website. But I do have a ton if you're interested in extra credit or in your 3 required global health volunteer experiences. Make sure the required 3 hours your volunteer are globally focused, not domestic. I need you to do something that's global health focused. So anyway, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much. And I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.